We're starting to see a cool new trend in the Quest 2 accessory industry, and that's instead of having to get a head strap and then headphones and then a battery pack, everything's starting to come in one. Destek has sent us their new QH2 7000 milliamp hour battery with built-in headphones. Let's check this out. So if we like this and you want to get one, there's a Prime Day deal right now that makes it $64. There's another Prime coupon for another 5% off, so you can get this for just under $60. I was looking at that, I was like, I feel like something's missing here. Wow. For a 7000 milliamp hour battery pack, the back is massive. Like, just the bulk of it is humongous. They advertise it's one for the whole family because you can also customize the top. Although the last strap we saw that did that, it didn't seem very necessary. This one's it's got like this joint here, so who knows? Maybe the customizability will be a good thing. Interesting. So it's got your headphone cable. It's got a spot to store it up there, but the battery cable came separate. Why? It seems like it would have been like a smart decision to just make them run up and together, because like this cable is perfectly cable managed and hidden back in here. You don't see it at all. And now this, your output's up top. So now you're gonna have to run this whole thing around and it's just gonna look like a cable when they could have made this thing look cableless. Kind of an odd choice. Not really gonna hurt your functionality, but form, I would have preferred it different. Slides on pretty easy. Now this is technically not a Halo strap. This is more similar to an Elite strap because it doesn't have a forehead pad here to take the weight. It just has this adjustable top strap, which maybe we can try that on the forehead. And then it's got this big fat memory foam cushion in the back, which feels pretty nice. It's really thick. Here's the part I'm struggling with though, why did they just not incorporate this into the strap? Now I've got this extra cable to deal with it. It's a small thing, but I don't know. When they've thought this far ahead into the strap, it seems like they might do something a little better. There is a button for the battery, and it's on the bottom, and it showed up with 3 out of 4 battery. I like it that it showed up with some charge. Headphones plug in here. Now the headphones, oh wow. The retraction is a little slow. Well, only on one side it's slow. Kind of a nifty feature. It doesn't make me super trusted that one side goes a lot faster than the other. Like, that is like instant. Kind of works its way up there, where this one, bam, just done. Interestingly, it has a different input than output. I mean, most straps do, but the way they made it removable like this, you'd think maybe they would just do one. Okay, big concern here. I've got it plugged into the outputs. Aha, it wasn't all the way in.
That's what she said.
Now it's all the way in, and now it's charging. This is the first time I'm gonna say I kind of like that they did this weird strap adjustability thing, because what it enables with this one is it enables you to change your position and then tighten it or loosen it. So if you like it more on top, you can keep it up there. If you like it in the front to take the pressure off your face, you can put it up here and you can tighten it down, kind of relieve the facial pressure. I would kind of see if I use this thing a lot, I would probably switch it. You might start up here, and then after a while, if you wanted to go here, and then for more active games, I'd probably keep it up and back a little bit so everything held on from all directions. That's kind of nice. The back pad doesn't fit my head shape perfectly. I'm feeling like, instead of feeling this nice round pressure, I'm kind of just feeling 2 pressure points in here, where I feel like this, it should have arced a little bit more for my head shape, where with it being so V-like, I don't feel it all around. I feel it here and here. So that's not incredible. It is a head strap, but I feel like you're not just gonna find the perfect setting and always keep it there. It's one that it's gonna feel like it's gonna need kind of retuned every time you put it on. Now, of course, this test. That's so weird. First impression of the headphones is not good. Very, very treble heavy. They feel cheap and awful in your ears. I am gonna try to swap out with the smaller earbud. I have kind of small ear holes, and a lot of times earbuds don't feel great in my ears. So I'm gonna try the tiny one, but the problem is it's not even the size of this so much. It's that the distance from the tip to this big piece of plastic, I'm feeling that big piece of plastic pushing around in my ear in there. And like how many earbuds out there in existence currently don't have like a good little gap here so this can get slightly into your ear canal without this hard back? These would be good if you're worried someone's gonna shove them too far in their ears, because these you just can't. They hard stop when you hit this ridge, and that doesn't feel good. They're super uncomfortable, but I'm going in to try and hear some songs and get a real gauge for how the audio quality is, but the comfort is so bad I don't want them in my ears right now. Were you talking to me?
Nope. Just blowing my nose.
Ow. Whew. The earbuds, they're not horrible. They're like if you bought like a $10 cheapie set, like they're okay. They sound okay with music. They actually sound decent with musical games. It's spoken words that sound bad. The first thing I went into was Demio, just in the opening menu where they're talking, and the hissing of S's was like ear piercing. My thought to try and put the smaller tips on was actually a terrible idea because it got further into my ear, which meant this sharp ridge was just digging around. The medium ended up being the most comfortable, and what it feels like is, if you remember when earbuds first kind of became a thing, a lot of the early ones had these big ends, and it was like they weren't meant to like slip into your ear at all. They were like meant to kind of sit in the edge and just kind of hang on to the edge of your ear. It feels like that, and it does not feel good at all. If they were small, you could get them in there, and of course there's arguments that people will make that earbuds shouldn't really be in your ear canals, blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting into that here. No matter what way you slice it, these are uncomfortable, and they feel like either you barely put them in and they feel like they're gonna fall out the whole time, or you really shove them in there and then they're scratching you all around. They feel bad. So I don't like that at all about them. Also, like the wire's really thin and little. They just feel like they chose the cheapest possible set to save money at this point. Where for me, someone who cares about audio, I feel like, and also, why would someone buy this strap if it wasn't for the audio on it? Like, that's kind of the biggest thing here you're going for. That should have been more of a priority. The strap itself is all right. I do like the adjustability that this has here. This part really doesn't fit my head shape though. I found this to be very uncomfortable, and I was constantly moving the back around trying to find a better angle. It's interesting because it looks like this is a joint, but it's not. This is solid so that it can help counterbalance some of that weight, but it looks like a joint because this is a joint right here. It's cool that they tried to, you know, do something new and pave the way by putting some features all into the strap, but they just didn't get premium enough components for me to say yes. I would not buy this. I would not even use this, unfortunately. Maybe if you have a head shape that kind of arches to the back instead of being, you know, round, maybe this would fit you perfectly and you'd be like, oh, that's really comfortable and I like this adjust. And then you'd only use the earbuds on occasion when you like wanted to block the outside noise, but you're usually happy with these. Maybe that person, if they exist, likes this strap. But for me, it's a no-go. I hate to say it, it's just no. I hope that more companies start doing this though. I would love to see more straps that incorporate extra features. I just saw KK Cobb dropped a battery strap with their infrared illuminator built into it, which is kind of cool. It'd be nice to have one strap that you get that has your audio, has your battery, maybe has an IR light, all in one. You just have to buy one and you're done. What do you think out there looking at this thing? Do you think this makes any sense with this weird little adjusty up here? Why do none of these ever let me put them under like I want to? Oh, no, oh. No, it's not long enough. I was hoping to finally find the chin strap Quest strap. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this thing now. Well, crap. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments section. I'd like to say thank you for coming out and being here with me, and I will see you in another reality. It was a cool idea, but they just didn't really think it through. I hate when I see that too, because it's like, come on, this could have been great, and it's just all kind of shitty.